I hope you enjoyed your stay at the Sapphire Inn, Miss Hebristiel.
I did, thank you.
I have come to say goodbye, Miss Hebristiel. I have a special mission I am leaving for.
Today I am heading home. It was nice to meet you, Captain.
I'm sure our paths will cross again. Until then, goodbye. Yar, there be a giant shark coming for us. You're gonna taste me steel, shark for brains. Captain, I've spotted Snake. A giant shark be chasing him. Yar, come around me hearties. Ready the cannons. Fire! Yeah, they be firing at us. Yar, we're gonna be keeping this treasure for ourselves, says I. If Malachite was gonna give me that much gold, it must be a really big treasure he's after. We keep it for ourselves, ha ha.
Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey everybody, here we are with episode 29 of the Brick Chat. And today we're going to be doing some Harry Potter for the first time in a while. But before I go any further, let me just say, if you like this stream or any of the videos on the channel, please
like, comment, and subscribe.
I will be getting into episode 29 of the Brick Chat after the intro coming in.
Nah.
So hello everyone out there in Legoland. We are back for episode 29 here.
Yep.
And the missus will be building this beauty here today for everyone.
Grimmauld Place.
Yes. Well, she'll be starting it at least. I don't know if she'll be finishing it today.
Right.
But it will begin construction today. And we will also be discussing Lego Ideas Dungeons and Dragons contest. The final submissions have been completed, and so now we know the top 5 that are available to be voted on
For the fan vote.
And we will also be showing you guys, and I'll peek back there, Castle Camelot is that what we are calling it back there. Our Lion Knight's Castle. We'll be talking about that today on the show as well. So that's kind of the dealio.
I'm just waiting because I don't want to.
There you go.
My bag. Ready?
Ready. Open it up.
It's going to be so weird to have a set that has like or numbered bags. It's going to feel so like nice.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
I don't have to root through.
Been a few weeks for sure.
So, how many bags are there? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 7 bags. 2 5. 7 bags.
7.
Here, can we put this over there so I have more room?
Yes.
Thanks.
See if I can get the stream up on my phone. I don't get great signal down here in the basement.
We're not getting very good signal either on the Ethernet. Crazy.
Hopefully, everything's halfway decent for everybody out there in the viewing audience. And let me remind everybody that we actually have a new super chat videos. So if you super chat, I have some new surprises in store. You can do, if you're a Castle fan or a Pirate fan, you just let me know and I'll have a special video just for you. And of course, we will be doing Can You Guess It? This will be the 9th one. So we got to start talking. I think next week we'll be spinning the big wheel then.
Spinning the wheel.
Ham Stags is on the wheel.
Ham Stags on the wheel.
Let's get the ticker tape parade going.
Ticker tape. Yeah, it's going to be so nice having instructions and little bags to open instead of rooting through bag to bag. One sticker sheet. Doesn't look too bad. I like the Black family tree.
Sirius Black.
I'm excited about that. The Black family tree. All right. Let's get this party started. Wizarding World.
Take a look at those again.
Oh, sorry. The instructions.
Yeah.
Can you see them?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's for the ear. I wondered I was wondering what this was for, but it's for the little ear
Oh,
that Fred and George used to spy.
Yeah.
That Crookshanks rips up. Woohoo! So I got Harry and Tonks in this one. I love Tonks' second face. It's so cool. She's got her pig face on it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Georgie, we need you.
I think he just went upstairs.
Georgie.
Georgie, can you help Mama? And he's gone.
He was on a mission and wishing someone could cure his lonely condition. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
No fine girls, just ugly faces. I can't even see it. Where did it go? Oh, did it go way over there? Oh, almost lost more.
Let me see if I can round it up.
Sorry. It hit my foot. I felt it. Oh, it's right there. It's right by you. By the leg.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it went far. Ooh, almost lost my balance. Darn it. And this one, I was so excited about her, too. Because she's got the pig nose. I doubt you'll be able to see it. Because it's... Let's see if I can get it to focus.
Focus.
Focus. Give me the little thing. Give me the little thing I made.
Back her up, back her up.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Not gonna do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Come on, camera. Why don't you want to? Focus. Everything doesn't want to work today.
No. Clearly, today's not our day.
Clearly, today is not our day. Come on, lady. Nope. Nope. It's just one of those days. But that's I'm excited about because she's got the pig nose.
What is the deal with the pig nose, man?
The pig nose?
Yeah.
It's just something she did at a dinner table that made the cat.
I know that, but it was just there's nothing to it other than her just being goofy.
Well, she can transfigure herself into things, and that was one of the things. What's this red hair for? Is this for Tonks too? Oh, she has 2 different hairs, maybe. Yeah, she's got 2 different hairs. Oh, and here's the new brooms. The new brooms. Look at. See the new brooms? I don't know if you can see them very good.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different it's a different mold.
Yeah.
For the brooms. Instead of the full molded ones, they use the bar.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Those are neat.
But yet they still cannot get goats.
Nope, we get new brooms.
Uh,
So those are nice. And hairy. Oh, and then the wands.
now her name is
Nymphadora. Well,
Nymphadora, right?
she doesn't like to be called Nymphadora, I don't think.
You know, that sounds like something else.
Yeah, it's on the box. I don't know if they say Nymphadora on the box or what do they say on the box?
Nymphadora Tonks.
Tonks, yeah. She doesn't like that though.
Is it for what it's supposed to be?
I don't think so. I think it means something else. I wouldn't think that they would put that in a children's book. But I know she yells at one of the, I don't know who it is, if it's Mad Eye Moody. She yells at one of them.
For calling her that?
For calling her Nymphadora. Yeah. She gets all mad. And that's when she turns her hair red, I think.
Oh, when she gets mad, her hair turns red?
I think so, yeah.
Now, doesn't she have brown hair in one of the movies as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, her hair changes. She's got changes. I'm real excited about this set, though.
Yeah.
I want to see how it works and the mechanism. It's fun. I was going to do, my first one was going to be the Rebrickable, which I just talked to, I commented on Lady McBricks because she was building the Ministry of Magic.
The one that we're going to do?
Yes. And no, she's not building the Rebrickable, but she's building Ministry of Magic, or she built it. But it was on Instagram. You're going to make it fly. You did that well. And so I told her, or I commented, and I said that I think it's just too fun. Is the person who did the Rebrickable mock that fits with Diagon Alley. I mean, it doesn't belong in Diagon Alley, but it fits.
Yeah.
So
it'll go good with it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Better than it doing nothing.
Right.
Because I can't put it anywhere. So I told her about that. And I was going to do that, but I don't have the base plate for it yet. I need a 16 by 32 gray base plate because it doesn't come with one. So, and that's what they use on Diagon Alley. There she goes. She's flying off.
So
there for a second.
That will be what we will be doing after this set. Will be the Ministry of Magic Rebrickable.
Yes, because we did order that.
Yeah.
We ordered it on Bricklink. Well, someone forgot to order it and had to reorder it, which I did today, and I paid for it.
I saw that.
Okay.
So yeah.
So he should be sending that out soon. Our lovely Bricklink guy who sold us. Oh gosh.
Because I wanted some.
I'm dropsy today.
I wanted some 16 by 32 base plates for out in front of my Blue Lion Knights castle so I can connect it properly to the display, which we will go over that when the time comes later on in the show.
Look at me just whipping around. It's easy
Yeah.
when you know where all the parts are.
Yeah. Kicking butt, taking names now.
Doing it.
Doing it well.
Alrighty.
You know I gotta sing.
I know. Sing your heart out, babe. Oh, it's Christmas music time. Oh, we love our Christmas music. We got 3 radios in the house going with it.
We do.
I love it.
Every room you go into, you can hear Christmas music.
Except Georgie's, because I took his radio out and put it in the kitchen. Yeah, I love Christmas music. I love the day after Thanksgiving for that. It comes right on.
I gotta say, I like her better without the pig nose.
Well, yeah.
Pig nose is a little creepy looking.
A little creepy. Well, she, like I said, she did it at the dinner table. She was just trying to lighten the mood because everybody was so serious.
King Oldendorf is here.
Hello,
sir.
sir.
I always hear as I was finishing watching a ghost adventure. Oh.
Ah.
Well, sir, you know how it goes. Welcome to the party, and this one is for you.
Hello there.
King Oldendorf.
I love it. King Oldendorf.
I was thinking about doing that for all of them now.
Yeah.
I'll have to go through and change all of them for our members. So they get a little King Oldendorf.
Well, you're going to make him King Oldendorf for everybody?
No.
Miss Amby.
Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue. Aw. That was sweet. He's not here, but if he was, he'd give his little thing, wouldn't he?
King Oldendorf says, wait, what?
What?
Hello, Lenore.
Wait, what?
Talking about everybody getting their little introduction thing.
Oh, changing it.
Hello, Lenore.
Georgie says
hello.
You like flying them.
So
I think that's going to be my next population project is my Quidditch.
yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I populated my Disney Castle, which bombed. Nobody liked my short. But I did it anyway because I needed to populate my castle, and so my next one will be the Quidditch because it's so bare. It needs it. And I got all my minifigures, so sorted.
King Oldendorf says, hello there, Trouble. I'm calling it Georgie.
You called Georgie Trouble.
Oh,
Oh. You're too cute to be trouble.
Daddy's Trouble.
You're too cute to be trouble, too.
Put a 1 in the chat if I'm too cute to be Trouble.
Oh, goodness. I didn't want you to do a poll. Oldendorf agrees.
So the first little thing I wanted to talk about today is the Lego Lord of the Rings stuff. Now, there's a lot of rumors running rampant throughout YouTube and the internet in general about there being a $500 direct to consumers Lord of the Rings Rivendell. And I have not been really fully talking about it, and the reason for it is because Promo Bricks has not been talking about it, and some of these other people I don't know if I believe how reliable they are.
They're not so credible.
They're not so credible. And do I feel like there is a direct to consumers Lord of the Rings set coming? Yes, and Promo Bricks said as much. They said they couldn't officially confirm, but that there was rumblings of it. And because of that, I do hold out hope, but will it be Rivendell? Possibly. But I think people are getting a little ahead of themselves on talking about that particular leak and rumor. I am choosing to wait till we have a little bit more solid information.
Waiting for Promo Bricks to come out with something.
Yeah, there you go.
He's our credible source.
Kigolendorf says, Mikey, do you want the USC Tower of Sauron eyes with the Dark King armor Sauron minifigure? I want it. Yes, I do. That would be near the top for me. I would love a Sauron minifigure. Yes.
And that eye would look cool.
Although, if I'm honest, I don't know that would be my first choice, even though as far as minifigures go, a Sauron minifigure would be my first choice. I think I would like a big direct-to-consumer bag end. Even though the bag end that they've released is nice, a direct-to-consumer one I think would be that much better. And we could take the one we have, and it would make a nice little
Sam's house.
Yes. So that would be my first pick. People have been talking about Minas Tirith, and I feel like if they do Minas Tirith, it would have to be micro figure scale, and that just I don't know. I worry that that's what Rivendell is going to be is micro figure. I do.
Look at me, I'm moving. I'm on two already.
Thunderlogger is here. He says, ahoy there.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, Thunderlogger. How are you today?
Pardon my noise. Oh. Shake 'em, shake 'em, shake 'em.
She's building Harry Potter today.
I am. I'm building Grimmauld Place. Finally got my hands on some of my Harry Potter sets that I've had for, I don't know. When did the Forest Gift with Purchase come out?
Yeah,
that's how long I've had my Harry Potter set.
Yeah. Well, we've been working on our medieval layout, and
I wanted to get those vintage sets bad.
And we have some good stuff coming, for the channel as far as that goes. Anyways, over the next week and a half, you will see the layout in different forms. I know we're gonna start with you'll see Camelot Castle today on the program, but we also will be talking about the Sherwood Forest. I have a video coming out about that, and we will also see a video on the full layout. And so I'm excited about all of that stuff coming to the channel. It's definitely been something I've been plotting and planning for quite some time. And not only that, since Thunderlogger's here, I want to say that I think this Friday, Eldorado Fortress.
Ooh.
Dropping.
Friday. He's got a light broom.
Oh.
That's neat.
It's interesting.
Yeah, he's got a light one.
King Ollendorf says, if it a large Lego statue of Lord of the Rings figure, I am out anyways. Oh. Well,
I don't know. I guess what I do is I just prepare to be disappointed, and then I can be happily surprised.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel, at least with my Harry Potter stuff, because I have so many sets. So the type that came out this year, I wasn't, I have to have them and double them. And, I did get them all, of course, but I'm not putting them together like they're supposed to. But they did disappoint me because I would have liked something better that went with my, like Gringotts, But I was pleasantly surprised with Grimmauld Place. I thought this was a fun set. The Shrieking Shack, I didn't get the first wave, so I was excited about that one, which I'm going to double. So I bought that one to double. And then the Ministry of Magic, I was very disappointed in that one, other than the minifigures and the cat. The cat, of course, is adorable. But I was disappointed. So I just set myself up for disappointment, and then I'm pleasantly surprised. That's how I roll.
Yes, Eldorado sexiness, says Thunderlogger.
Ooh,
Yes. You know, I've been enjoying going back and looking at some of these older sets and doing reviews and videos and stuff on them. It's been a lot of fun. So much so that, like, you know, if we take a week off from the live stream, it's really not that big of a deal. King Oldendorf says, Mikey, have you added the ladder for my home already, as I cannot climb back in after broke my hip from jumping out the window?
Oh no, we put Amberdorf up there. She's your prisoner.
Well, I will give you this for your silliness there, King Oldendorf.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick.
Does Amber Laya know that your wife's name is Amberdorf, by the way? or is that something we should kind of keep to ourselves?
Oh.
Although it will be in my video.
Whoopsie.
Hugo is the god.
Hugo. The god of what?
I don't know.
Oh. Who's Hugo?
I don't know.
Oh. Who said that?
Poop stick, says Oldendorf.
Poop stick. Oh, boomstick. Poop stick.
I gotta fly this dude around.
Yeah, he's got fun. You know, I was a little disappointed because he didn't have a double face, but it's because of his hat.
What's his name?
What is this? Can you guess it?
Well, you're the Pata.
I know, but they're on the box. I can't remember his name. What is his name?
You won't win a prize with that
I
attitude.
know.
Oh, he's flying all crazy.
Oh, he's gonna fall.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look on the box what his name is. Oh, look. This is the mechanism. Oh, it's kind of tight. Oh, there.
Hugo Weaving, yes.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah.
Who's Hugo Weaving?
The actor that played what's his name?
Oh, the Elven Rivendor? Elrond?
Elrond, yeah.
Oh. Wait, Elrond in Rings of Power or Elrond in Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Well, I just need to know.
Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Shacklebolt. Oh, I did know that.
Tell you, they got some crazy names.
Shacklebolt. Well, they're wizards.
Do people over
Merlin's not a very cool name.
do people over there in merry old England have names like
Shackledorf?
Shacklebolt and Nymphadora and Pata? Sirius Black.
What's
Thunderlogger says,
Bellatrix?
I'm burnt out now on pirate ships. I need to take a few months off, but I do have a load of white hull plates, something Imperial. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Burnt out on pirate ships, huh?
I tell you, when Thunderlogger, when I put your image up, you know, it's right over.
Yeah. I noticed that when I watched the playback last time. Looks like I'm all hanging out.
Showing some skin there, dear.
No, it's not me, I swear. But it looks like my sig fig's head's right there. Oh, kid friendly. Come on now. Oops,
Yes, Shacklebolt.
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 Kingsley.
Kingsley Shacklebolt. So
I know, poor me. I'm lacking on my Potter.
It's been so long.
I know. It's been so long.
The Potter is lacking.
I don't know everybody's name, man. That's a lot of people. It's a lot of characters.
How's the signal looking out there
It
today?
looks horrible
King
to
Olendorf?
us.
Keeps going up and down here.
It's not working so hot here. Sorry if we're coming in a little fuzzy, a little choppy. We don't know why.
Other than it's the end of the month, so they
They're slowing me down.
turn the signal down.
Hey, I paid my bill. Can't turn me down.
Well, that's how they do it.
That's how they roll.
That's how they roll.
So interesting. You know, one of the reasons why I was excited about this build as well is because that Wolfpack set that we did a video on, that ideas set, they used this kind of mechanism for their set, and I'm like, I can't wait to figure out how they did that. Oh, it's a little dirty in there.
Thunderlogger says, "Oh, LOL, yeah, that was a Metal Gear Solid 5 recruit, which I used on incursions. She was beautiful, beast at stealing materials." Oh.
Ooh.
I wasn't sure there if you were saying beast or something else. I had to double check there.
And edit yourself for a second there. She's very gusty.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind throwing her up there.
That's enough. That's enough now.
Creature.
That's enough of your bile. I have him too. I'm so excited to get him.
Is that the first time you got him?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
He's my second elf. I have Dobie and then I have him. And I'm excited to get him because I use that for my dog all the time. Because my dog Lola, she's a female dog. If you know the term for female dogs, you'll know what I'm talking about. So she gets a little cranky.
Yeah.
And so I say, "Creature, that's enough of your bile." That's one of my favorite lines of Harry Potter, the Order of the Phoenix.
King Olendorf says, "I still depressed from that evil idea contest."
I know. Well, there's your segue.
There's my segue.
Let's get it over with.
Let's get it over with. We're gonna go pull the Band-Aid off, and
The sadness is going to come out.
yeah.
The pure disappointment.
Well, anyways, the 50 years of Dungeons and Dragons contest has moved into the crowd voting phase from now until December 12th. So make sure you go and vote for the one of these 5 that you feel is the best. And let's take a look at them all individually. First up, we have the Monster Manual. And it's got a dragon, and it's got a beholder, and it's a book. And congratulations to Colonel Pure Cake for getting in there.
Did I see that the minifigures had no faces?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they fix that if they pick it. It's a little scary. Minifigure without a face.
It says it included Demogorgon.
Where's the Demogorgon?
Think of that thing.
Oh. What's that one down there? Maybe that's it.
Yeah, well, I think they're all supposed to be evil things since it's the Monster Manual. So let's read what he says. He says, "Open up the Monster Manual and unleash some Dungeons and Dragons greatest villains featuring the Demon Prince of the Abyss, the Demogorgon, the Kingpin of his own Thieves Guild, Xanathar the Beholder, the Vampiric Count of Barovia riding his dreaded nightmare, Strahd Van Zarovich, the Witch Queen from Feywild, Iggy Wilg, or Tasha, as she's also known. The scary and ever-hungry Chest the Mimic. The all-consuming green gelatinous cube. And last but not least, the classic red dragon, whose fiery breath still strikes fear in the hearts of many adventurers.
Does.
So, congratulations, Colonel Pure Cake.
Yum.
And now let's move on to the Transforming Mimic.
Who made this one?
And this is by Farm. He's a member of the 10K Club already. Farm. Take a look at the pictures here. I gotta say, it is a pretty stinky cool mimic.
It is.
It is.
I agree.
And he says, is that a treasure chest? What kind of awesome loot might we find inside? Wait, it's a mimic. One of the most iconic monsters in D&D, the mimic can change its shape at will. The set is meant to be transformative, where you can display an awesome treasure chest or turn it into a mimic. There are three hinge sections, 2 in the lower chest and 1 in the lid. The bottom panel is hinged to allow room for the lower teeth to flip. The top of the chest has the same functionality, along with the mimic's fearsome upper teeth to appear. Once the top is lifted, there are axles that can be inserted into the interior to hold it in an open position. And of course, it has to come with the changeable sign that you can also flip around based on your display preferences.
Nice.
And the set is 2,152 pieces. And congratulations, Farm, for making the top five.
Mm-hmm.
It is the coolest mimic I've seen in the. And then next up, we have Dragon's Keep, Journey's End. This one is by Bolt Builds, and I gotta say, I like this one.
This is my favorite one.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is the one I voted for personally. This has a lot of potential.
A lot of uses too.
A lot of uses. You can see it comes with the green dragon, and it comes with a beholder. And here's the adventures that they chose to include. But what I like about it is the structure itself. And I already told Jen that if they make this will be reconfigured into our Lord of the Rings section as the City of Dale. Absolutely. Let's see. Hello and welcome to the Dragon's Keep. Green dragons are usually subtle in their behavior, but it seems serious this time, or he is working with the wizard. Do you dare venture into the depths below the rocks to find out what creature and traps will test you? Here is my take on the amazing Dungeons & Dragons theme. The set is just under 3,000 pieces, but we were asked to build your dream set, no? It features great routes with changeable doors each time to allow to have a story with different goals to tell. The Witch's Tower, an old ruin that has a lab, armory, and water well, and a trapdoor to deter unwanted visitors. The tavern, where many stories begin and are concluded. Maybe there's something lurking in the basement or other passages leading to the treasure. The dungeon. Underneath the tower is a massive cavern where many things can be found, and not all are good things. A beholder lurks here and can be floated by a rope. The crypt also has a treasure, but is it worth risking your life? And again, Dragon's Keep, the Journey's End. This is what I voted for, and this is my pick to win the competition. And then next up, we have Xanathar, the Beholder.
Who did this one?
And this is by Shadow Toa. So congratulations, Shadow Toa. Did a good job making Xanathar, I gotta say.
Yeah.
It's a good looking beholder. And then
is that like a place you can keep your dice? Is it a dice roller to like
Looks like
shake up your dice or
you
something?
can drop them in there.
Drop them in there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so they don't roll all over the place.
We'll read the thing. Maybe it'll tell us.
Add Xanathar to your tabletop game. This figure of the beholder comes with a desk and bookshelf to not only highlight him and to make him shine on your display, but also to enhance your Dungeons & Dragons games. Features: turn the gear on Xanathar's back to make his eye move from left to right. Xanathar's jaw and eye stalks are articulated and the display stand is removable. Store all of your role-playing dice inside of Xanathar's desk. Put all of the desk accessories on your bookshelf and easily transport the desk as a dice storage unit. The bookshelf doubles as a dice tower. Open up the trapdoor on top using the crate and small doors on bottom and throw the dice, but beware of critical failures. The bookshelf contains plenty of cool details and nods to Dungeons & Dragons, like a small chest with dice, a Tiamat replica, a Dungeon Master screen, a small gelatinous cube, and more. So this is pretty cool, I gotta say, and the fact that they included it to kind of be used in actual Dungeons & Dragons games, I can see why they did get picked.
Yeah.
So congratulations again to Shadow Toa. And last but not least, we have Tiamat's Dice Tower.
Now, I almost voted for this one.
You almost voted for this one, huh?
I liked the other one better, but this one I had my eye on this one as well.
This is by T. Compton 1234. So congratulations, T. Compton. This was my runner-up.
Yeah,
pick.
that's my runner-up pick. That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
Because I do like the dice tower, element of it.
Yeah.
But the other one would work in our areas better.
Yeah. It's funny. There's a popular board gaming channel. My buddy Jeff Rainwater from Rainwater Games is always telling me about it. It's called the Dice Tower.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So shout out to the Dice Tower.
Shout out to the Dice Towers.
It says, to celebrate 50 years of D&D, 4 brave adventurers storm the tower of the Dragon Queen Tiamat. The goal of this idea is to allow for a consistent use in tabletop D&D games, featuring a working dice tower, removable stands for minifigures that are compatible with the standard 1-inch grids, and space to store 2 full sets of dice on each side of the tray. Any player or dungeon master will find use for this dice tower. Mm-hmm. Also included is a way to mount Tiamat in the rear of the tower and a customized stained glass print.
Ooh.
Harkening back to Dungeons & Dragons formation, the wizarding team is composed of a dwarven fighter, a human cleric, a halfling rogue, and an elvish wizard. In the original 1974 core book, only 3 classes and 4 races were available for players to choose, with the rogue being added to the game in 1977. Luckily, Tiamat's Horde offers plenty of customization for players to mix and match to represent all the current classes of the game. So very well done. Congratulations to T. Compton 1234.
And good luck to all the entries.
Good luck to all the entries, and head over to Lego Ideas and vote for the one that you like the best. So now let's check on Ollendorf. Let's see how he's doing. Got a lot of chats here to catch up on.
All right.
Thunderlogger says nope on that. King Ollendorf says big nope for me. King Ollendorf says interesting, but nope for me, as you cannot store anything inside.
The mimic.
Yeah, Thunderlogger says nope on that one too. King Ollendorf says, fun fact, D&D mimic can be anything and not always a chest. That is true.
It's true.
I want to say
anything.
Yeah, I want to see if there's been mimic chairs and stuff I've heard about. Thunderlogger says, now that is awesome. Yes, the Dragon's Keep. Dragon's Keep is maybe for me, but it only one that not on the nope list. Yeah.
That's the only one not on the nope list.
He says, yes, Dragon too big and brick built. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why, as I said, I would reconfigure it and add it to our Lord of the Rings. It would make a great City of Dale. So that would be what I would do with it. Thunderlogger says thumbs down. King Oldor says, it's not under 3,000 pieces. It been told in the new, it said around 3,000 pieces. Really, is it not designed on studio as it a guess? Okay.
All right.
Big nope for me. Very big nope for me. Metal dice damage Lego pieces, if you didn't know. Yeah. Oh, Tasman is here. Hello, Tas.
Hello.
Good day from Australia. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, I gotta say, King Ollendorf, I was trying to keep things, I want to be appreciative of those that did make the, top 5, congrats to them. But I am with you. I don't think Lego will mix with actual tabletop D&D games all that well unless you straight do everything out of Lego. But the problem with that is, I'm sorry, you're not going to take your dice tower over to your friend's house to play.
Especially a Lego dice tower.
A Lego dice tower over
That
your friend's
might
house
fall
to play
apart.
in D&D. That's not functional. Tasman says, hope you are both well.
We are. Thank you.
We're doing. We're doing.
I'm a working.
I hope you're having a great day, sir. But yeah, King Oldorf, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons with Amberlaya and her husband, King's Rule 77,
Whoa.
and King Oldendorf.
Sorry. I just got excited because it worked.
And shout out to them. We will be playing this Friday. I don't know if she's doing it on Twitch again or if she's bringing it over to YouTube. Honestly, I saw a link on YouTube for it. But I'm getting won over with playing online.
Right. I don't even want my dice out.
Yeah. I mean, I do miss being able to personally roll because there is, some of us
classic about
some
it.
of us have magical dice abilities.
Oh,
Jen knows all about that.
because it's so frustrating.
But
I do not have the magical dice ability. Not even in digital form.
So, but what I'm liking about playing the online version is that, for one, you can actually run all the monsters the way they are intended. When you're playing tabletop, unless you're playing Theater of the Mind, where it's all just in your head and you're just role playing it out, which a lot of people play that way. But we typically played as with miniatures. And the problem with that is if you don't have all the miniatures for all the monsters that are in the adventure you're doing, as the DM, you have to go through and supplement them out. So you got to look at what you have. And so basically what I'm saying is I ended up using the Displacer Beast a lot because it was a good mid-tier kind of boss. It wasn't easy for the heroes to kill, but it wasn't as challenging as fighting like a dragon or something like that. And because I didn't have always the miniatures that the mission required. So being able to run all the appropriate, monsters the way the mission intended, I really like that. And I also really like the fact that when you're playing tabletop, you have to you have to draw everything out on a battle map, and it's not going to look exactly like what is in the books. You can do a pretty good job and get it pretty close, but it's never going to look exactly like the book. And playing online again, it looks you're using exactly what's in the book, so it feels so authentic to me, and I'm really digging that. I gotta say,
I am. I'm excited to play on Friday.
So this Friday, 6 p.m. Correct?
I hope so. I don't know that they answered me on Discord, but I hope it's 6.
King Ollendorf says, at this point, I do not know what I do with my 3 submissions yet, as I like a stab to the heart from idea.
Oh.
Poor guy, I know.
They were really, really good, Ollendorf.
I thought that you did the best tavern in the ideas submission, you know, and I was watching them, and
that tomb was so creative, and I'd never seen anything like that. That was so cool. I liked that a lot. You did a good job. Don't be super sad. I mean, Lego, they're hard. They're hard to get in on. They're very specific at what they're looking for and what they're not looking for.
And Lego likes these things that are thinking outside of the box, and in a way that's good, but it's kind of like the Super Mario Lego sets. Because Nintendo is another company, they love doing things differently and thinking outside of the box, and you end up with these sets that, you know, most people don't really like very much, and, you know, they don't really have a lot of use for them. Yeah, Bowser's cool, but the rest of them are kind of okay, and that's being kind.
Well, they liked it because it was interactive and it had the digital element in it, so that was different, and that's why Nintendo liked it. And
this is what we wanted, though.
we wanted
mini figures.
It would have sold a lot better, I think.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't see so many on clearance
Yeah.
if it was like that.
King Ollendorf said, it did say on the rule and guideline that said display and playable only, which means it had to be both. Well, I mean, I thought all your things.
Yours was playable.
Yeah, they were playable. I mean,
And
just like any
display.
other Lego set. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the wrong one.
But I think when they were looking for more things that could be used
In D&D.
in D&D, and that's where
they're wrong.
Yeah, and that's where they're wrong, and that's where
they made the mistake.
They're acting like the Nintendo stuff, like I said, where they're trying to be different. And I'm not saying you couldn't play D&D with Lego.
You absolutely could. And I've seen people set the maps up like that.
Well, heck, if you want to get a plane ticket and come over here, I mean, we could run an adventure behind you.
We sure could.
But yeah, it's not. If you're gonna play D&D, I would rather use proper D&D things.
And I think D&D would rather you use proper D&D things.
Yeah, because they sell their own miniatures.
Right.
You know.
So
maybe that's played a role into it.
Maybe it might have.
I
don't know, that Tiamat with the figures that were
the fact that didn't make the top 5, that's
how I know that they weren't looking for.
They weren't looking
like
for
that.
Lego sets.
Yeah.
Because
display sets like the Mimic,
yeah.
And they wanted the dice rollers, and that's what they were looking for.
Because I got to be honest,
that's not what the consumers are looking for.
Yeah, that's not what the consumers are looking for. Hopefully, the person that did it won't see this part of the program. But that monster manual was straight garbage, in my opinion.
Well,
That's
a little harsh, dear.
But the fact that even made it in there.
The fact that it made it in there was a little.
That was just plain ridiculous.
Yeah.
The actual monster manual book that he made, it didn't even look good. I mean, and the monsters that he put in there, they weren't anything special. And I'm sorry, when people bow down to the Demogorgon as the Dungeons and Dragons fan, that tells me you came in through Stranger Things.
And you don't really know Dungeons and Dragons
Because the Demogorgon is not that popular in D&D.
And he's not that powerful either.
No. Now, when they brought in the Mind Flayer, was that in season 3?
Mm-hmm.
Now that one's more proper D&D there.
Did I do this right?
And King Oldendorf says Lego a B to me. There, got it off my chest now.
All
Hey.
right. Do you feel better? I hope so.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
And we're back. What'd you say, honey? Finish your thought.
Oh, I can't remember now. No, I was just saying that Oldendorf did a great job, and I would have loved to have them all in our city, but that's just not what Lego was looking for. Clearly, that's not what Lego was looking for. And they do that with ideas all the time. It's just, it's sad. Because there were so many good ideas.
Thunderlogger says, ye be half the stuff is unplayable. WTF you supposed to do with the chest that size or the Eiffel Tower? Nonsense. Yeah.
Yes, I agree. It's just, I would have liked a smaller Eiffel Tower. I would have liked it. But it's just too big. 5 feet, wasn't it 5 feet tall? Like, again, it would hit our ceiling. We'd have to take ceiling tiles out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's just not conducive to my areas.
No, I don't have any
But,
interest
you know,
in that.
Lego makes a lot of things that are conducive to my areas, so I can't super complain because they do make stuff for me. I can't expect all Lego to be for me because there's so many different people out there, you know, that so they're trying to appeal to all the masses because Lego is for everyone. So I understand that. And I do get disappointed when sets like the Eiffel Tower come out or the Harry Potter train comes out and it's not what I want. And I do get sad about it. But again, I'm not the only consumer. What?
I agree. Maybe I'm old fashioned, but I want all Lego to be minifigure compatible and not need an aircraft hangar to house.
Right. I agree.
Well, the minifigure, I've said this before, the minifigure made Lego. When they came out with the minifigure, I think it was in the 70s. And then, you know, when the classic space came around and classic castle, the original yellow castle, that's when Lego really found their groove. Everything before then, and you owe it all to the minifigure. And so when they go away from the minifigure and minifigure scale, that's when they lose me personally.
They lose a lot of people, I'm sure. There's a lot of people that feel like us.
Hello, Brickapix. How are you this evening?
Hi. Hello. I'm building Harry Potter. Finally, I'm doing something in my Harry Potter area.
She says, just finished D&D. We leveled up today, and I got a beast.
Yes.
Oh, so you got
what is it called?
The tag along.
It's like a friendly or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. So what kind of creature do you got tagging along with you? Can't think of the
real term of
terminology
it.
right now. Yeah.
It's been so long. Where does this go? It's Francisco. That's fun to say.
She says, I see. I love that set.
I know. I'm so excited about it. This is just so fun. Yeah. I was going to do, I already said this before, but I'll tell you because you're here. I was going to do the Ministry of Magic rebrickable from Just Too Fun, but I need a base plate. So that's going to come next. I'll get the base plate. And I'm excited about that one because I have 2 Ministry of Magics. And I was going to do it myself, But then I saw the rebrickable and I thought, I can do that. But I do want to change a little bit of what he did as well, or they did. I don't know if it's boy or girl. Sorry, just too fun. So I'm excited about that too. Harry's been flying in and out. And I do love the new brooms. They're fun. And I love the little Croshanks.
That's Croshanks?
Yes. And Molly Weasley, her printing is so pretty. I love her printing. I love Molly. I feel like she's my Harry Potter mom.
Mm.
I'm a Weasley for sure. I don't have the red hair, but I have the attitude. I love the Weasleys.
She says, "Yep, she's a Ranger Beastmaster,
Ooh.
and she's got a Panther.
Ooh.
Beast Companion is the term.
Beast Companion? Companion is the term. Is that what it is? Is that what we were thinking?
No, there's like
There's another word for it, isn't there?
yeah. Well, because in one of our games, Jen ended up taming a wolf.
A wolf.
Yeah, and so she had a wolf tag along for a while, and
Until he
then
died.
yeah, and then he died. He came in handy a few
He
times.
so did. He helped me out so much.
And then
I loved him.
you ended up getting a dragon too, a little baby dragon. Didn't
I
you?
did have a baby dragon.
Yeah. I don't know if it's called a friendly, I want to say.
Oh, maybe it's a friendly.
Something like that.
Why don't you go in your home?
King Olendor says, Brickapix, you missed the segment about Lego D&D vote. Yeah. Well, we will be releasing it as a video.
Right.
Yeah, so no worries there.
Oh my gosh. These windows are so hard to push in. I've never had a window that hard.
Thunderlogger says, want to do the Caribbean Clipper version of Barracuda Bay, but also want to use the white base plates with the blue cannon ports. Just need to figure out the color scheme. Oh, the dilemmas of a year old.
Oh,
yeah.
The dilemmas.
I know. Now that, like I said, our medieval section, I mean, nothing's ever done.
Nothing in Lego. Nothing ever done.
But it's
it's pretty solid right now.
yeah, it's
We can start working on some other things.
that I think I'm going to be sprucing up the pirates. That might be next on the list.
And I'm going back to my Harry Potter.
And she's going back to Harry Potter
because it's a mess. It's a mess right now. It doesn't even have. It's not even put together. Nothing.
Yes,
Mess.
familiar. Yes.
Familiar.
King Olendor says, Mikey, you should read all the comment on D&D fanboat page. Some is interesting. Are people upset? They griping? They rioting, King Olendor?
Rioting. It's not a riot.
Well, since we're just talking about the medieval layout, I think now is a good time to show you guys Castle Camelot. And before I play the video, which it's about a little under 8 minutes long, so stick around for it. There's a bit of controversy in regards to this castle, and we'll go full screen to talk about this. So over the Thanksgiving break, we spent a ton of time down here working on stuff, and I was all sorts of full bore, full steam ahead on the medieval layout. And
I was upstairs watching Christmas shows.
That's not true.
What was I watching?
Well, you were down here too.
Was
You
I?
were working on your castle.
Oh
Disney
yeah, I did
castle
do
and
my
stuff.
Disney castle.
But the angles on that set, the Lion Knight's castle,
Are maddening.
Waldorf, I'm just warning you now. They are intense, hard to deal with. And I originally didn't want to put it on a base plate, and Jen said it needed to be on a base plate, and so
Well, let's go back a minute. So I come down and I go and I'm ready to check out his work. He's been working over there diligently, you know, and he's been there for a little while. So I'm like, he's got a lot done. Yeah, I went over there and I was like, what are you doing? What did you do? I mean, it was atrocious. It was a monstrosity of evil is what I called it. It was just, I don't know what he was thinking. So I had to reconfigure. And I know, sorry.
And we're back.
We keep losing signal. But he doesn't have patience. It's like a puzzle. You got to fit them in together. And with the angles, it's not easy to fit all that stuff together. And some of the base plate, he didn't want to change any of the base plates underneath the castle. And I'm like, you're going to have to. You're going to have to move them around. I mean, it's not like you're changing a ton on the castle, but some of those stuff on the steps, you're going to have to move around. So I took a hold of it, and yes, I did put them on base plates, but it needed to be on base plates because the angles just didn't work.
Yeah.
And we were seeing too much of the green felt underneath, and it just didn't work with the water. And he had, now I exaggerate.
Because we put a moat on it. We put a moat because that was important.
I wanted it to have water around the whole thing. And he had like 5 base plates high all around it, and I'm like, you got it's 5. It looked like it was like sinking into the ground because it was so much water. And he's just like, I'm putting blue here, blue here, blue here, and it was just it made my mind hurt. So I'm like, I need to fix this because I can't handle this.
So in this video and the next few videos that are coming out, because I filmed, because she was upstairs watching Christmas movies, and I'm like, hey, I got the medieval layout done, I got the castle done, I'm taking videos, and then she came down here and said,
no, this is not gonna work for me. So yeah.
So you will see a lot of before and after in the upcoming videos. And but we worked it out. And how about this? Our signal is too goofy. I don't want to do a poll. So I gotta open up.
I just messed up my sticker.
Uh-oh. Wah wah.
I blame you.
So as you're watching this video, if you prefer my original design, put an MJ in the chat. Or if you prefer Jen's design, put a JJ in the chat. And anyway,
and here we take a look at our 90th anniversary Lion Knights castle that I have affectionately renamed as Camelot. Well, the whole medieval layout is going to be Camelot, but this is Camelot Castle, and it has the Kingdom's Joust set out in front operating as like a gatehouse, and then I got the Red Lion Knights, the Red King's Castle, I should say, over on the right side, as you can see there. And I've made a complete fortress here, and there's a moat going around it. And it was important for me to make this castle like a proper, true castle, and it is very defensible. It would be very hard to have someone conquer it. And here is a little bit of a, more of a roadside view of it. And then here is looking over at the moat that is going around. And as you can see, I got the wolf pack hiding out in there. And then here is the front guard at the front gate. And there's the princess. She's right here there in her tower, and it is heavily guarded, heavily fortified. Like I said, it will be no easy task for anybody to conquer this castle. It is very, very heavily fortified, and like I said, that was important for me to do that. And you can see there's a little crocodile down there in the moat. Had to have a the moat be dangerous as well. And the original queen that came with this castle, I have her over in this fortress, and I have renamed her as Joan of Arc, and she is kind of in charge of this fortress, defending the, from the outside forces coming in. And there's a little look at the wolf pack that I got down in there. And the reason I got him down there is because there is a prisoner in the wolf pack prisoner in the jail. And here is this side, the ocean view of the castle. And like I said, I wanted it to be very heavily fortified and hard to conquer. And as we take a look through here at the path, let me just say that due to the angles on this castle, making a proper path, proved to be extremely difficult for me. And the missus actually came in and basically changed the entire thing. So what you're seeing right in front of you is no longer the way it is. I mean, the basic castle is, but the actual moat and everything, she changed. And like I said, this is Joan of Arc's fortress that is kind of keeping defense over the western front, where the rest of the castle factions are located. And then here's this one little spot where can be creeped in through the water, and I got a wolf pack guard already breaking into the castle, and then there's another one in the boat. And then as for the castle itself, it's mostly as is with a couple of minor changes. One of my biggest complaints of this castle didn't come with a proper throne room. Now, it came with a crapper, which I don't know if that was some kind of subtle joke about that being the throne room, but so I had to make a throne room for the king, because this is King Arthur, and he needed a throne. And like I said, there's a wolf pack soldier down in there in the prison, but you can't really see him, and the other wolf packs are trying to break him out. And I'll open this up and show you guys in here. And not much going on over on this side over here. But over to the left of it, I have down at the bottom there is the baker. He's cook, and then I have the queen, and the lady in waiting, and there's the prince. And of course, that is Queen Guinevere, because, I'm basing all of this off of, King Arthur tales. And then there's Merlin the wizard. He's one of my blue wizards. Every one of my factions has a wizard now, which is pretty cool. And then here is what the missus did. And this is actually how it looks now. And as we go through it, I want everyone to either put an MJ in the chat or a JJ in the chat if you think whose is better. As you can see, she put a base plate underneath it, and that really helps solve the angles issues that I was having. And if I'm honest, I think hers did end up better. But I have to give her some grief, and so go ahead and vote for me down in the chat. One issue that it doesn't open and close quite as good as my original one did. Kind of gets stuck on these base plates right here, so you got to kind of push it down. So that's definitely 1 point for my original design being superior, but that might be the only point. And she got the moat coming down here. And I have a little lion's pen because each faction has to have an animal. And these are, of course, the Red Lion Knights. And so that's the animal that they have. And then right here, you can still see the wolf pack guy. He's creeping in on his little boat. And everything else is pretty much the same. She just she cleaned it up and made it look a lot better. She said my original design looked like a 5-year-old built it.
I said 4.
She said 4. She said so. 4-year-old built it. So even a 5-year-old she says has superior building skills. So what can you do? And then again, here is the western fortress with Joan of Arc, commanding this fortress and keeping all the rest of the other factions at bay. and she actually installed a ladder and some stairs to get up to these little spots, which, you know, I didn't do, and that was pretty good thinking on her part, I gotta say. And then here is back to my original design, because I just kind of mixed the footage of the two together, because I already had it, a bunch of it already filmed, and then she came in and said, "What is this nonsense? This cannot pass. I gotta fix this." But anyways, I'm super happy with the way Camelot is turning out. I love the how big this castle is and how fortified it is, and the fact that it's, you know, a proper castle. Thanks, everyone.
Knights, I bid you welcome to your new home. Let us ride to Camelot.
So, Thunderlogger's voting for JJ, but he says, "Do you think it might be better to abandon the moat and just do paving on gray like the path leading up?"
I want the moat. I do think it would be easier. Absolutely. It would definitely be easier just to do a little pathway, but I like the moat. I want the water. I want the water all the way around it, and it's on the blue felt, and so the water's on. It's just it makes it more of a stronghold, I think.
Well, and we a friend of the channel. We haven't talked to him lately. His name is Sir Legolot. We had him back on our show. I think it was like episode 3. We had a fantastic interview, and he knows more about real castles than anybody I've ever talked to. And he gave us a good history lesson on what a castle should be. And that was what I tried to accomplish with ours as much as possible. Now, like the front gatehouse where the Kingdom's Joust set is, if it was to be completely accurate, there would be a gate there that came down. But I used the bridge and put it over water, and my theory is if the castle was being attacked,
we could blow up the bridge.
They'd burn the bridge down, and so with all the water around it, it would be super challenging for somebody to conquer that castle. You know, dare I say, inconquerable. The only way that I think it could be conquered is that some of the factions have dragons, and so they could fly
right in there.
But
I originally wanted to raise it up, but again, with the angles of that set, it's just not an option to put it up higher. So I really wanted it on a mountain with the water around it. That's the original idea I had, but that was before I saw how different and difficult the angles are on it. And I couldn't figure it out. And he was sick of waiting for me. So maybe someday I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still a dream of mine.
Because the Lion Knight's Castle, the new set, that's actually just basically the keep. Because that's, you know, something that proper castles would have. You'd have a keep, and then you'd have all the walls fortifying it. And so that's why I wanted to use the Red King's Castle. That's, you know, you see over on the side, that is like the fortress that's defending against invaders that come in the other way. And then on the other side you have water.
The water.
So it's, you know, and that'd be more historically accurate for a lot of castles for the time as well.
At least that's what
Sir Legolas, because they would absolutely use water and stuff as, you know, to make it harder to conquer.
But you're right. It would be just easier to abandon the water. Well, I already abandoned the mountain. I couldn't abandon the water, too.
Brickabick says castles need a moat. Yeah.
I know. It's not a very big moat, but it's a moat. It's a moat, man.
And let's see.
Did I get more votes?
No, you just got the votes. Brickus Pick says they are both very good. I don't want to pick.
Oh, you're so nice.
You're playing the PC.
That's okay. It's the way it is right now, so we're all right.
King Ollendorf says my half brother Merlin, the old knowledge. Yeah. And then he says, "We're Knights of the Round Table. We dance." We had that song, yeah. I wanted to put that in the video. I did, but I was afraid that it would get flagged, so I left it out.
Yeah, that would get flagged.
Yeah.
I
So
love our Monty Python.
Console Fanboy showed up today. How are you today,
Hello.
my friend?
Thanks for joining us.
He says, "Didn't know about your subbed. Love it."
Side video game.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm a side chick. No.
Yeah, I decided to separate things, and all the arcade stuff and everything is over there on MJP now, and I also do some movie stuff from time to time.
Sometimes we do video games too.
And yeah, and that's it's my little side piece, for fun kind
But
of thing.
thanks for side piece.
Yeah.
But thanks for something.
Yes,
We appreciate it.
because I am actually very multifaceted, I like to think, and
He's got big brain.
yeah.
He's got to have lots of stuff to.
That was
big brain. Fun.
that was the thing, as much as I love Lego, talking about it all the time, especially if say something comes out like a new video game that I'm excited about and I'm playing, then it's like, do I want to make Lego content this week? No, I
want to make video game content.
But
It gives us lots of different areas. Because I like making the video games content too.
yeah.
It's fun. We got lots of stuff.
Thunderlogger says, "Can you do me a favor and hold that Silent Mary up to the camera? I'm intrigued."
Oh.
Well, not the actual Silent Mary, because that thing is hard to...
Are you talking about the one he mocked?
Yeah, I think he's talking about the one I mocked.
Is that one too hard to pick up?
No, you could pick up that one if you'd like.
I gotta pick it up?
Well, I can't do it.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's...
Georgie's got his ships there. Because I don't know if you remember, this was a few streams ago. Georgie dropped his ship.
Oh,
And
it was a tragedy.
It was a tragedy. And the other night, I put it back together for him.
Hey, what's this? Does this go on in front of this? I'm just gonna lay it right there. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, is it one of those?
Yeah, that's his.
This is his ship.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm gonna break it again.
While she's doing that, Console Van Boy says, "I've seen some of the views. Love your style. Looking forward to more. Have a good stream, guys. Thank you."
Thank you.
Yes. And he says, "And MK is AAA. Okay, bye." Actually, Mortal Kombat only costs $1 million to make, so by definition, it is not.
Oh my
AAA.
goodness! This is not the game show. Argue on his MJP. Put the big one up. No, the big one.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, this is actually, it's basically the Silent Mary on top and the Imperial flagship on the bottom. I kind of combine the two together. It's not perfect, but it is my original design.
Mm-hmm.
And I never completely finished it.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
It is so heavy.
The sails are custom sails I got off of Bricklink.
They're so pretty. I love these sails. I think these are my favorite sails in our whole area.
But as I'm looking at it, it needs to be dusted and cleaned up. Like I said, the pirate section is
the next section to be cleaned.
But it is my Red Coats flagship. I made it, and I named it the Saint Mary. So that's its official name. And it has the original Red Coat Admiral. He's at the helm here.
Okay, I'm putting it down before I drop it. And then somebody else will cry.
Yeah, don't break that one. I will cry.
Oh my goodness.
That's
so heavy.
Talking about difficult mocks and stuff. That racked my brain as well.
I remember that. It was a difficult one.
Wally World 420 is here.
Hello, Wally World. I love your name.
He says, look awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
He says, very cool. I might have to rethink my next project.
Ooh.
And Wally World says, I wish I could build the Harry Potter ship. What's that ship called, dear?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I did wrong. Sorry, I was looking at my instructions because I did something wrong. I don't know what that ship's called. How dare I? I don't know everything about Wally World.
And King Oldendorf says, and both England and USA go through to the next round of the World Cup.
Ooh.
That ain't enough sport news then. Oh,
Thanks, Oldendorf.
yeah. Wally World says, I can only afford the Potter Legos.
I like the Potter Legos. I can't afford them, but I buy them anyway. I have too many, but that's my favorite factions. Listen to me, I'm still talking castle wise.
Thunderlogger says, sorry to ask another question on that mock. So the original Silent Mary width is not 16 studs wide.
This one up here, so no, because this was.
Yeah, it's not as wide, but the Silent Mary did this, and so I kind of just pull it out and
Made it as wide as it could go.
Yeah.
And then mocked it from there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not this color.
Wally World says, I love your Legos. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
It says, I've only got to catch 3 lives.
Oh, well, thanks for catching us.
Oh, yeah. And I would say now is a good time to do today's Can You Guess It? We got a nice amount of people here. So
yeah, and this is the last one. We're going to have the drawing next week.
So we got, some new people here. So I'm going to tell you how it goes real quick. If you guess this minifigure, first one in the chat with the correct answer gets, is the winner. But you don't win a prize today. You get your name put on the big wheel, and we will be spinning the big wheel next week live on the show. And
whoever wins gets their choice of prize.
Yeah,
a lovely assortment of prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna have a few different prize options for people to choose from. Probably a $30 to $40 range.
Prize. Yep.
Is kind of where we're going with it.
So if you got your eye on a Lego set, that's $30 to $40. Get your name on that wheel.
Yeah.
And we'll do that too.
And so,
are you ready?
Are you guys ready? I'm gonna play the video.
Hopefully the signal is good.
We're gonna try our best. And let's
time for another exciting episode of Guess That Lego Figure, where it's up to you to decide which Lego figure we got for you today. With all the Lego figures out here that we got under one roof, we're gonna leave it up to you to decide which one it's gonna be. And if you can guess who it is, we will send you a terrific prize. So let's see which one it's gonna be today.
Dun, 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 Oh, Brick of Pix is the winner.
I knew it would be her.
I knew it would be her too if she was here. I was like, oh, we got to do Harry Potter today. And I was looking through the Harry Potter minifigures.
He goes, who's this? I'm like, I don't know.
I said, oh, that's the one we're doing.
I'm like looking on the box. I know he's a professor, but I don't know what his name is. I should have, but I'm rusty on my Harry Potter right now. Yay, Brickapix.
So
She's on the wheel again. She's already on there, isn't she? She's got another entry.
she's got another entry. I'm
Another
putting your name
entry
in
on
now.
the wheel. And we do mail to overseas, so it's not a big deal. So, and you can choose your prize.
I'll probably make a community post or something about it.
Yeah, show who's going to be on there. On the wheel. Remind everybody.
So, we have Oldendorf has 3 entries. Infamous Convict has 3 entries. Brickapix has 2.
Ooh.
Amberlia has 1. And Zissou has 1.
Ooh.
And that is the official list for the big wheel.
And you don't have to be present to win. So if
No.
you can't make it, we understand.
Well, I think pretty much everybody on there we can contact you.
Mhm.
So it's not
I
a
think
big.
everybody's on our Discord, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe not Zissou.
King Oldendorf says the audio is working, but his screen is black.
Oh no. We're having some issues apparently.
Yeah, our internet is crappy today.
I know.
It's frustrating.
So frustrating.
Freaking fracking frustrating.
It's freaking frustrating.
I reset the modem before every show. Unplug it for a good 5 minutes, let it get a rest, reboot it, because that's one of the tricks people say to do.
Well, that trick ain't working.
But Brickapix says I drew a blank for a moment and was like potions.
Oh,
Potions. Yeah. I still don't really recognize him.
I do. He's the one that was stealing the little leaves out of Professor Sprout's. When I know exactly, I mean, I can see the whole movie in my brain, but I couldn't come up with his name. He's the one that turns himself into a chair and wants to collect Harry.
Huh? See, I'm still drawing a blank. What movie is that?
It's I just lost it. I had it. Not Prisoner of Azkaban, but the one that they escaped from Azkaban. Is that the one?
Prisoner of Azkaban?
No, what's the one where he gets the book that has the spells in it? Isn't that it?
Half-Blood Prince?
Half-Blood Prince, is that it? The one he's in?
Well, we don't watch that one very much because they don't always show that one on TV.
I'm so fuzzy on mine.
Well,
that's
what she said, Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, that's the one that's the one I was trying to think of.
Which, for me, like, I know all the names of the movies, and I know the major bullet points of what happens in all the movies. But
characters are a little fuzzy.
The characters, and especially in the middle parts of the movies, like what's the third one called? Is that the Prisoner of Azkaban?
I think so.
That's the one with the werewolves.
Yes.
I watched that movie at least 10 times, and I would always like zone out in the middle of it. And then it'd be near the end, and it'd be like, wait, what's going on here?
What happened?
It just, and that's what happens with a lot of those movies. The first 2 I know the best.
Mm-hmm. Those are my favorite.
And then Goblet of Fire, I know that one pretty well. And then the last 2 I know well because we went and saw those in the theaters. Mm-hmm. And Wally World says, I love your t-shirt. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We have a merch store.
Right.
You can buy your own if you'd like.
Yourself one if you'd like.
Brickapix says, when Harry gets good at potions and turns out, he's using Shape's old potion book.
Snape's old potion book. Yeah, that's the one. And that's one where he gets the luck potion, and he and Aragog dies, and he said, "Don't forget the pinchers." I love that part. That's like my favorite part of the whole movie. Was it, not to mention the pinchers.
Thunderlogger says, "All right, I'm off. Thanks for that Silent Mary show.
Oh, you're welcome.
I have a purpose again. Yay! Well, and I appreciate the pirate
love on
chatter.
For sure.
You had something else up here I wanted to say. He says, super, yes, I have a great idea now. I just need to find a cheap Silent Mary. Well, good luck with that.
You might be able to bricklink it better.
Yep, Snape throws shapes.
Snape throws shapes.
Yep, it's like he's drunk now.
Yep.
Liquid luck.
Liquid luck, yeah. And he was all, yeah. That's my favorite part.
Wasn't he actually drunk, though?
He probably was. He had an alcohol problem, he admitted, and a lot on those, like a lot of them. And he can't even watch some of them anymore because he sees himself the way he's just dead behind the eyes, he says.
Man, this cat is like Baby. We have our cat's name. We have two cats. One's name's Baby.
Baby's calico though. That's an orange cat.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the color. How furrowed the brow is.
Furrowed. Well, Crawshank's not very happy all the time. Yeah.
I don't know how well you can.
Crawshanks.
He's very angry.
Yeah, he's an angry kitty.
An angry kitty.
Our kitty Baby, she's angry right now because she's got ear mites.
Yeah, and so I'm giving her medicine.
Got to get medicine in it, and she hates it.
Yeah,
she's all mad. She was sitting on the toilet, just furrowing her brow at me. I'm like, honey, it's okay. And she's like, just sitting on the toilet. I'm like, all right, sweetie, have a good night. We call them the old biddies, our kitties.
The old biddies.
We call them the old biddies. Our bitty kitties.
She has ear mites.
Yeah.
Because she used to be an outdoor kitty, and I have to put this medicine in her ear, and she hates it.
Right. She's not real happy with it at all.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Well, and the thing is, before I started putting the medicine in her ear,
You were like her favorite person ever.
Yeah, but I'd be petting her and stuff, and she would start
whining.
Yeah, like if I'd be rubbing on her ears and she'd start shaking her head, and then and then she didn't want to get pet anymore because her ear was bothering her, and she'd be shaking her head like that.
Poor kid.
So I was like, so we got some medicine to deal with it.
And she hates the medicine more than the ear mites.
Yeah.
She's like, I'd rather have the ear mites.
Yeah.
Squirting stuff in my ears. She hates them.
King Oldorf says, Mikey, I know you like my tavern, but should I submit it again, but not related to D&T, or upload the instruction onto Rebrickable, just trying to find the path? Can you do both?
Well,
or is
I
it
would
one
say
or the other?
I would submit it to ideas first, and then if it doesn't get picked, then absolutely submit it to Rebrickable, because that's a pretty awesome.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I would do. If it doesn't make it on their radar, put it on Rebrickable. People will love it.
Yeah, Brick-a-Picks, they're a nasty business, those ear mites.
Nasty. Poor kitties.
Which we have two cats, and the other one, she's fine.
Well, she's indoor. She's an exclusive indoor cat. She's never been outside in her life.
That's not true. There was a time she went outside.
There was a time, but
few months maybe.
She doesn't remember that.
She was very young.
She was just a baby.
Yeah.
She got to play with for a little while.
Brick-a-Pick says he also tried to bite a hedgehog. He was a big stupid.
Your kitty tried to bite a hedgehog? That's a brave kitty. Going after hedgehogs, man.
Still can't get over this little furrowed brow on Crawshanks.
I know. Well, he's a grumpy kitty too. He grabs the ear. He says, "No, stop listening, kids." He's like an old man. How's it going?
I'm going. How are you going?
I'm doing great. Look at this thing. I love the cups. I love the kitchen. It's awesome. I love the what do you call it? The curio over the cabinet with all the cups on it. And then it's got the long table that everybody sits on. So yeah, and I love the exterior and the door. I messed up the sticker, so stinking stickers.
Epic fail.
Oh, I had to rip it off, and because I put it on the wrong side of the door, the one with the words on it, so it didn't look right, and I couldn't handle it. So I had to tear it off, tear the sticker off. Darn stickers! I'm on a sticker rant. But no, I'm doing good. This is bag 3. I'm almost done with bag 3.
Looks like there's 4 bags left.
No, I've got a 4 over here, and then there's 3 bags over here because this is the 5th one.
Oh.
So it's going up quite fast. It's a fast little build.
Brickapick says there's a story that Crawshanks used to be a familiar and is a bit bewitched. That's why he knew that Ron's rat wasn't a rat and he was always after him.
Oh,
Is that
would
something
make
from the books,
sense,
maybe?
Probably, yeah. That would make sense. Hey, now.
Wally World say, haha, I play Sonic the Hedgehog. we were just watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, with our son yesterday.
Well, because I got him a plushie Sonic like a few months ago. And every time I go into the store, they say on the box that there's a Tails that go with it. And he loves Tails. And I could never find it. Well, sure enough, when I'm broke as a joke, I find it. And I have to get it for him. So he had the Tails. And he's like, can we watch the movie? So he was all excited.
King Oldendorf says some of the judge phase for idea set got big social media follower, and I don't have any. Also, can't do both as Lego C idea there if I win idea.
Yeah, don't put it on Rebrickable until you get, until you're done trying to submit it on ideas. That would be my recommendation. Goes over this way.
And Brickapick says, well, Wally World's real hedgehogs are not blue and are full of mites and fleas.
Real hedgehog. Do you have wild hedgehogs?
And do you have those?
Is that what the hedgehogs we have are domesticated ones over here.
Yeah.
I've never seen a wild hedgehog. They're the ones with the little spikes on the back, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they like roll into like a little ball. I think they're cute.
Wally World says, love Jim Carrey.
Yes, he did a good job. I will say he was definitely his funny self in that show.
And I believe it's going to be his last movie ever.
I think it was.
I think he says he's walking away. He's done.
Yeah. Well, so, he's got some issues.
King Oldendorf said, never seen Sonic at all.
Oh, they're fun. There was a big controversy on the first one because they like released the trailer of it and Sonic looked horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. And there was an outrage. People were like, no. And so they had to redo it. Yeah. And they did a good job redoing it. They listened to the fans, thank goodness, because no fan was going to go see that one. Oh, Jim Carrey or not, they're not going to see that darn thing. I don't know if he was in the first one.
Brickapick says, I watched Thor, Love and Thunder, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, and the Guardians Holiday Special. I haven't seen the Guardians Holiday Special. Thor, Love and Thunder, it was all right.
I was pleasantly surprised with it. I wanted to hate it. I did. I was mad. I'm like, they're making a girl Thor. I'm like, no, they're going to ruin my Thor. They ruined him in the last movie. I was all mad. But I actually did like it.
When I found out it had all those Guns N' Roses songs in it, they kind of had me with that. The movie itself, though, I would say it's probably my third favorite.
I liked the way that they gave her the powers. The reason why they gave her the powers. I liked that. I thought that was...
Ragnarok was definitely better.
And it was funny.
And I would say Thor 1 was better as well.
Thor 1 is the best, in my opinion.
No, you liked Ragnarok the best.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Ragnarok was my favorite.
And then I would say it's better.
To me, that's Thor number 1.
It's better than the Dark World. I'll give it that. Which I don't hate the Dark World, but...
Yeah.
And then Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I enjoy that movie, and that's controversial for a lot of people. And the reason why is because I'm a huge Evil Dead fan, and Sam Raimi did that movie. and there's all sorts of Raimi-isms in that movie that I adore. Now, strictly as a Marvel fan, I can see people having their issues with it. But as a Sam Raimi fan, it's a good movie.
I enjoyed it.
King Oldendorf says, "Do you do D&D in the Marvel world, Brickapix?" And then Brickapix says, "You don't have hedgehogs in the wild? They live in our gardens and forests." No, we do not.
No, I don't believe so.
No.
Like I said, the only hedgehogs I've seen are the cute little ones that people
Do you guys have raccoons?
I don't know. We have raccoons.
We have raccoons everywhere.
Raccoons are our trash pandas. They have
Yeah.
fleas and rabies.
Yeah.
And get into everything.
Brickapix says, "I think there are pet hedgehogs, but they're a different color. The wild ones are bigger and more chunky." Yeah.
Oh.
And then Brickapix says, "I rescued an underweight one a couple years ago and took him to a friend's to hibernate, then re-released him back into the garden in the spring." Oh, that was nice.
That was nice of you.
Now. Anytime now. There we go.
I wonder if we're getting a storm or something. A storm system.
It did say it was windy.
Yeah, we did have a windy.
I don't know why that would have.
It's raining now.
Yeah.
I get to open creature.
And Brickapix says, "Ash was there right at the end. It was awesome." Yes, and the funny little thing, here's some deep Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell knowledge for you guys.
I'm sorry. Hold
Jen's
on.
making a bunch of noise.
I am making a whole bunch of noise. Get out! It was stuck in there. Sorry.
Sam Raimi gives Bruce Campbell the business in every film they do together. And what I mean by that, he'll throw blood all over him or, just make it super uncomfortable for him. Like something's got to happen. Now, he was nice to him in the Spider-Man movies. I will say that. But Bruce Campbell retired from the role of Ash Williams. And the reason why is he says he's getting too old and he doesn't want to spend his time in dark, danky basements and stuff getting covered with gook. And what did Sam Raimi do to him in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness now?
Covered him in gook.
He covered him in gook.
Mustard.
So it was like, if you're going to be in my movie,
I'm covering you with something.
Yeah. You're getting it.
You're getting it, dude. That's so funny.
Oldendorf says, "Z's, banana, Mikey a boss, Jen a final boss, Z's is."
He's sleeping? What?
And then Brickapix says, "No, we don't have raccoons, LOL."
So your hedgehogs, your wild hedgehogs are like our raccoons.
Yeah. She says they have badgers, hedgehogs, and rabbits and foxes. Well, we have badgers, rabbits, foxes. We have wolves, coyotes, bears, obviously.
Creature. That's enough of your bile.
Yeah, stream stopped for a second. Yeah.
Gosh, darn it. I can't find his umbrella. There it is.
King Oldendorf says Marvel zombie comic have Ash Williams in it until zombie Howard the Duck ate him.
Howard the Duck ate him, huh?
That's funny.
That is funny. I love Ash Williams. Oh, whoops. I did it upside down.
Brickapix says, "We don't have anything that can eat, maim, poison us." Yeah. Where we live, we don't have anything. I mean, we do have some rattlesnakes, but they're super rare around here.
Great job. Great job.
Enough of your bile.
That's enough
creature.
of your bile. I love him. I'm so excited to have him.
But we do have some bears.
Yeah, we have bears. And wolves and coyotes.
And
I hit a coyote or a wolf on the road. Took my radiator right out on the highway. It
And,
was awful.
and we have
The thing ran away though. I didn't see it.
mountain lions / cougars are making their return in our state as well.
They like to deny it, but they are starting to say there's a rare sighting. They call it rare sightings because they still want to deny it.
But when we go up to our cabin and stuff, sometimes you'll see pictures around. And I remember this one picture I saw. There was like 3 of them around a bait pile, and the trail camera caught them. And I'm like, how rare are they if there's like 3 of them there?
Right. How rare could they be? I did it wrong.
King Oldendorf says adder snake poisonous in the UK.
Adder snakes.
Brickapick says our most poisonous snake is an adder, and it rarely killed, just hurt a lot. Yeah.
Yikes.
But they are more scared of us and will slither away fast. Yeah, I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild.
We do have brown recluses, though. Those are dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah, but those are rare in Michigan. You don't hear much about the brown recluse spiders around here, or you don't hear much about black widows around here.
Well, I don't hear. Yeah, but I thought I've heard brown recluses though around here.
King Oldendorf says adder snake shy, but attack whoever invade an area like grassland, wetland, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Invaders.
Yeah. See, in our state, Michigan, we are surrounded by the Great Lakes, and we don't have any sharks in those waters, and like
shark free and salt free.
Shark free and salt free. We, like I said, we do have some bears and some mountain lions and some wolves to be aware of, but there actually hasn't been a wolf attack on a human being, an official wolf attack on a human being in like 100 years. It's a little known fact. Like it's been like a long time. On a side note, I was watching this video on Instagram or something the other day, and this coyote was trying to get this cat. Poor cat was like scared for its life.
I bet.
It was like out in the back patio or whatever, and that wood beam like we got right there. The cat ended up climbing up it. And
wow.
Yeah, it was just, you could see the look on its face. Like, get this thing away from me. And the coyote was just trying its best.
Scared to death.
King Oldendorf says grass snake is just weird anyways. Brickapick says there's adders around where I live near a peat bog. They like to bask in the sun on dry paths, but quickly disappear when they hear footsteps.
Yeah.
Brickapick says, "Oh my days, Mikey! I saw that. It shot up the beam. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Poor kitty.
Yeah.
Shot right up the beam. So
Normally, I share things like that with her, but it wasn't funny, and
it was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I don't like that kind of stuff.
The kitty didn't die,
but still,
he got bit a couple times by it, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I can't handle such things.
Yeah.
Poor kitties. I just want to rescue them all.
Lola.
I don't know. I thought I just felt her under my feet. Do we have any other things? You're all done?
I'm all done.
You're all done.
King Oldendorf says, I have a nearby wood called Adderwood, which is adder snake protector area and only for research and venom collecting.
Ooh.
Brickapick
nice,
says,
though.
no, it was awful. He got dragged a bit. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he did.
See, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I didn't send it to you.
I'm glad you didn't send it to me. I can't handle that stuff. I'd cry. I'd have tears. Oh, no, another sticker.
Brickapick says, right, I best go to sleep. Well, go get your rest. We're about to wrap it up here soon anyways.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Is it supposed to be on a brown?
My leg's actually hurting. I kind of like to get up and walk around.
Oh, these aren't doors. They're just panels.
Oh.
Well, all right. Make sure I put them on the right side, though.
Show the panels.
Oh, yeah, they're not doors. They're just panels. So the doors don't open. That's an interesting design thing. Am I on 11 or 13?
Oh, yeah.
You're leaving?
Oh, my leg is hurting.
Oh,
I need to
well,
stand
these will
up.
be easier to put on then. They don't have that little cutout. I mean, we can wrap it up, babe, if you want. If you're, I mean, I'm not going to finish it all today anyway.
No. Well, I'd like you to finish it next week, though, so we can get to a point where you think you could wrap it up.
Well, I just opened bag 4. What was that?
She says, catch you later, guys. Thanks, Brickapix.
Thanks so much, Brickapix.
I enjoy you coming and hanging out. We really do.
Absolutely.
Like I said, you're on my list.
You're on his list.
It's a good list, though. I always try to catch you. I always try to catch King Ollendorf, although he did a surprise stream today.
He did.
He did. I missed that one.
Surprise.
And Lego Danny Bob, I always try to catch her. And then Macro's becoming my Saturday
night shenanigans.
Yeah,
I do like that a lot. He's fun. He cracks me up, man. We were down here. Well, that's when I was fixing the atrocity back there, and he was cracking me up, man. Oh my goodness! I'm just listening to him, and I'm just laughing. Oh, he kills me. Ah!
All right.
We're wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up.
Our stinking signal.
Our stinking signal.
We don't want you
Thanks,
guys
everyone, for watching.
Thanks so much.
Brickapix, King Ollendorf, Thunderlager. What was the...
Wally World.
Wally World.
I like that one. Council Fanboy.
Council Fanboy. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much.
And we'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.